Good evening, lunatics. Hope y'all doing well on this fine Wednesday evening. It is freaking boiling here where I currently live. I am melting. I hate summer. I am caught in a heat dome. For the love of God, someone give me something to cool off with because I am boiling. I am on fire. My skin feels like it wants to peel off. It feels like my blood is like evaporating. All the air around me is dense. And it doesn't help that I'm standing next to a bunch of hot people. In game and not necessarily in real life. That'd be amazing if it was in real life. Anyway. Do Fufu be out? She is Kurt. She is now available. We are going to be pulling on the little tiger girl today. Hello, CJ. Hey, Dirt Dog. Hey, Burmside. Good to see you guys. I also have a tiny Bernice hitting the gritty to your right, so that might not be helping matters. Listen, it's just be glad that, like, I'm just glad I confiscated her flamethrower, so at least she doesn't have that on her. Oh yeah, for people who don't know, during this time period, they're also giving away 10 free pulls, so that's pretty nice, as well as a few Bangbu pawns to mess around with. We're going to have to also get through Jufufu's agent story, which is available today, so we're going to get through that. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think we're just like good to like showcase Jufufu, do her agent story. Oh yeah, Caesar's back, by the way. We haven't seen her since literally 1.2. I'm gonna try to pull for Caesar's weapon, but I also kind of want to grab Jufufu's weapon while I'm at it. That's a lot of pulls I'm gonna do. I'll talk about how many pulls I actually have access to once I get there, but first, let's showcase Jufufu. Ooh, I like the sparkle effect for when she has her weapon. Jufufu Huwei will automatically attack enemies. Her little popcorn maker. What the hell is her what the hell is it supposed to be? Like, I know it's supposed to be a popcorn maker. I get that, but it's also sentient. So, is this supposed to be like a bang boo, or am I crazy? Anyway, Huwei gains might when Huwei hits an enemy or when Jufu. So, no. Jufufu gains might when Huwei hits an enemy or when Jufufu hits an EX special attack or ultimate. When Jufufu is not the active character and has at least 100 might, after Huwei hits an enemy, Jufufu will trigger Chain Attack Suppression Tiger Cauldron to perform an aftershock. On triggering Chain Attack Suppression Tiger Cauldron, all squad members' crit damage is increased and chain attacks and ultimates deal increased damage. And apparently this is based off of her attack stat, and if you want to get the maximum amount for that, you need 3,500 attack. This is why I want to grab her weapon, because I think that's the only feasible way to pull that off at the moment, unless you get ridiculously lucky with your disk drives. And knowing me, I am not that lucky. But maybe I'll be lucky with my pulls. I don't know why I think it'd be more lucky to go for pulls instead of trying to go for, like, disk drives, but hey. Wasn't it oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't 3,500, it's 3,400. I stand corrected. Thank you, Burmsai. It was either 3,400 or 3,500, I forget, it's one of the two. Okay, so basically, I just need to get some might, but since I have the EX special, I automatically get 100 might. Jufufu will restore might when she performs certain skills. And look at that, see? So Huwei just naturally attacks. So I just swap over to a different character like Sodra 11. And yeah, there she go. Look at her spin! This is why I had that animation of her spinning earlier. It is cute. After triggering dash attack, hold the basic attack button to enter a high-speed spinning state. It is completely worthless. You shouldn't do that. When triggering EX special attack, ultimate or assist follow-up, you'll gain momentum, which can be consumed into high spinning state. Upon contact with enemies to deal fire and gain might. From what I hear, you probably shouldn't actually do this. While in the high-speed spinning state, press the swap button to switch characters, maintaining the spin and auto-attacking enemies. When Fufu is not the current active character and has momentum, she will automatically enter a high-speed spinning state after chain attack. So basically, all I gotta do is just like spin around like this. Oh wait, hang on a second. Yeah, and so she just like naturally stays on the field, bashing her head into enemies. It's so stupid. I love it. Okay, so I think I just do this and then I just like spin.
Copy that.
Can I just say, like, Fufu's dash is a little weird than I anticipated behaving sometimes, but hey, it's fine. Offhand, I love her basic attack just being an infinite scratch attack as long as you keep mashing the button the whole time. That's really funny. You know, I haven't played Soldier 11 in forever, so I'm a little shocked I was able to get her basic attack timing down. It's a little slow, but I'm sure I can do this a little bit faster if I really want to. I just don't trust myself being able to actually do it. Roar! Something Beyblade. It's Beyblade.
Target confirmed.
But yeah, Fufu's a lot of fun. I like using her when I was using her in the story. And I get a free 20 out of that, so that's going to be useful for this. Oh, there's no point in going through Caesar unless I really need the pulls at the moment, which I doubt. Like, okay, so let me actually show you how much pulls I actually have access to.
Wanna grab a tray?
Wait, how's my audio looking, actually? Hang on a second. Okay, so my audio is right. I just don't have my headset raised up a little high. Hey, hang on. So this is how much polychrome I have saved up. If I do the math correctly, I think I have like 130 pulls. So as long as I get lucky, we should be okay, right, chat? How about we get a prediction going just to make sure? All right, prediction is up. Everyone place your bets now. Will I win the 50-50 on Fufu? I will say this for people who don't know about my history of pulls. I've actually won the last 50-50, last 4 50-50s actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the last 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the last 4 50-50s, so I'm kind of due for a loss on the 50-50s. That's all I'll say. I might still win it anyway. It's ultimately a guess at the end of the day, but we'll see. Looks like we got 20,000 believe that I'm going to win the 50-50, but 201 don't believe. Honestly, the 201, whoever bet that, is probably going to walk away a rich person by the end of this. That being said, though, looks like we got another RNG reading. We haven't had one of these in a while. Oh, Genie. Genius Slots, come on now, spin those wheels. We got an important question for you right now. Silver Aces ask, Orange Genie, how lucky will Limit be? And the answer is... Oh, that's rare. Genie, why are you actually saying that I'll have good luck? She is informing me that she is blessing my RNG right now because she knows that if I fail, I'm going to be spending money in order to grab Fufu, her weapon, and Caesar's weapon, and that means less food money for her. So in the end of the day, she's ultimately at least thinking of herself. Thank you, Genie. I hope that was a satisfactory fortune reading for you, Silver. I don't think that's the right kind of luck. I blame her for that. All right. Well, we are... Oh my god! We are at 0 pity for Fufu. I didn't realize we were at full pity. Okay, so we literally have nothing to work with here. That sounds less like luck and more like a plead. You're not wrong. All right, guys. Let's see how it goes. Oh god, please be in the first 10 pulls. You know what? Hang on. We need some luck blessed upon us. And you know what's the best way to bless ourselves? Panda Bell. And you know what? Who also will bless these rolls? Freaking Sweetie, because she is the sweetest. And her hips do not lie. All right, Sweetie, bless these rolls. Let's get started. Listen, it's never the first 10. It's never the first 10. I mean, sure, it's only 1A, but it's fine. It's fine. Hi, Ben. It's fine. Sweetie is now it's going to bless the 20 roll. It's all good. Sweetie is a fan of tigers too. Look at that. See? Sweetie blessed us with 3 A's. She knows how many rolls we're going to need, so she's actually That is some hella bad luck, actually. Those are... I really don't need W engines right now. I really need more characters. That'd be great. But it's fine. It's fine. Sweetie is still blessing us. She's giving us all the A's right now. Bernice is dancing next to us. She wants to see a fire stunner because, like, even though she doesn't benefit off of it as an anomaly character, she wants to see more fire people in her life. So yeah, pull 30. It's all good. We still got 2 A's out of it, but maybe we should move somewhere a little bit further away. Okay. You know what, Sweetie? We do appreciate you. You are great, but we need to find some better fortune elsewhere. And you know what better fortune there is? That's right. Next to the freaking the freaking divine dog who reads out fortunes to everybody, who's able to predict the future for all of us. So let's get it on pull 40. Like I said, it's never the first 10. It needs time to warm up. Wait. Okay, that's a little less than when we were at Sweetie's, admittedly. But like I said, never the first 10. Pull 50. Easy times. Okay, apparently Aisho is not having any of it with us right now. He is just not pleased with us. Okay, fine. We have to find some new place to bless ourselves. Okay. Let's think about this here. Where would Jufufu want to hang out? Jufufu likes meat, right? And you know where we can find meat? That's a good question. Where can I find meat? Okay, you know what? I haven't figured out. You know what Jufufu is? She is a tiger, yes. But what are tigers? Tigers, but giant cats. And you know what giant cats like? Fish. We're going fishing. She is going to appreciate all the giant fish now. All right, so we are 50. This is pull 60. Easy times. She's coming home. Let's get her. Pull 60. Okay. Admittedly, not exactly great, but it's fine. It's fine. It's never first 10. We just go to soft pity. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Soft pity. Let's go. 70. Okay. Okay, guys. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to do this, but we have no choice. Just because Jufufu is being so stubborn right now, we have to use all of our luck. We have to use all our luck to break through this. Time for Old Reliable. The most lucky spot in all of New Eridu. The place that had blessed us with double Astra, double Trigger, and won us so many 50-50s. We need to believe that we will win the 50-50 now, next to the lucky statue that has always helped us from the beginning. Let's do this. Pull 80. What'd I tell you? We are not hitting hard pity today, everybody! Okay, so that should be 8, I think. 3.
Just call me Ben, or Big Ben. I'll protect everyone.
4. 5. 6. 7. All right, the next one's gonna be it, guys. Like I said, we are the most lucky bunch ever. Easy pulls. Time to bring the tiger home with a growl. Rawr.
I'm Fufu, disciple of Yun Kuei Summit.
Are you kidding me?
Pretty impressive, right?
Are you kidding me, guys? I won 5 50-50s in a row. Guys, I won 5 50-50s in a row. How the hell did this happen? I don't even know what to say about this. 5 50-50s in a row is kind of ridiculous, don't you think? I'm gonna get so much bad luck in the future. Hey, Libby, can you go try the lottery? You know, I'm legitimately baffled by this. How the hell did I win 5 50-50s in a row? I'm sorry for whoever betted no. Anyway, here's a prediction payout, everybody. Yeah, like, let me actually show you this. Like, yeah, so Yishren, we won. Yishren, we won. I don't think it goes... Yeah, we won Hugo. I'm not sure if it'll go all the way back, but I think it might. Oh my god, I went through... Yeah, I won Vivian! And I'm pretty sure the last one was Trigger, which also won twice in a row. Well, won once and after the loss on the first Trigger, but still. Yeah, freaking Trigger! I won 5 50-50s in a row! It will show as many pages as needed to show 6 months of pulls. I'm just saying, it's ridiculous. I won 5 50-50s in a row because the first Trigger was a guarantee. I got 2 triggers. Anyway, thankfully, I don't need to pull Caesar because I already have Caesar. But I kinda would like to grab her W engine. Would be nice to have. And I kinda want to also grab Jufufu's W engine too. You know, it's sad, but I know the showcase is supposed to show off how Caesar looks with her W engine. It barely even shows you how much, like, of effect it actually has on her. Like, it mostly just lights up her ponytail, and that's about it. Okay. Let me grab a few signal searches from here, though. 19 of these. You know, I've actually tried playing the lottery several times. I never won anything. It's not worth it, honestly. Like, I gamble in Zenless. Because at least it's a guarantee on something. You're never guaranteed anything in actual money making, in actual, like, lotteries. Anyway, Dancing Bernice, how about you bless us a little bit and hopefully give us your boss's W engine sooner than later? Yeah? It's only 63 searches away, so I should be getting it now, right? Guys, that was a goddamn joke. That was a goddamn joke. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so I think that's like pull 4 or 5. It's either 4 or 5. Do we need to test you for psychic powers? Listen, here's the thing, it's not psychic powers. It's Toon DNA. I might actually be a Looney Tune. I'm sorry. Have you guys seen the death battle between Wile E. Coyote and Tom the Cat? As they established in that, the only time that things work out in your favor is when it works in the sake of comedy. Okay, it's either now or the next one. It's the next one. Okay, the next one is going to be it. Hopefully I win the 75-25. I don't even know what to say at this point, guys. Well, hey Caesar, I got a little present for you. Where you at, girl?
Only the brave will win. That's me.
Here's your W engine that you have been missing since September. There you go. Now you actually have a proper W engine.
We fighting? Take me.
Like, she's been rocking legitimately, she's been rocking Koleta's W engine for like the past 6 months.
Good day. Standing by.
Koleta, where are you?
Want to test my hammer?
Here, Koleta, you can have your W engine back now that it's not being occupied by Caesar. You're welcome, girl.
Don't look down on me.
Man, guys, maybe this really is my lucky spot. Maybe I should have came here way sooner. All right, well, I still have a few pulls left. And we're 5 pity into the banner. You know, I actually told Bermside this. If I get Caesar's W engine early, I was definitely going to pull for Fufu. But my god, I didn't think it was literally going to be my first 10 pull. Now watch as I lose the 75-25 on Fufu's W engine. I mean, that's just how these things work, right? Okay, I think we're entering 35 territory. Yeah, I think we're at 35 territory. Run an ad? We're gonna cap it off with a double. You know, that'd be really funny if I actually did get a double. But it'd be a little bit of a waste because, like, I already have everybody's W engines from the standard banner. Like, Lycon's got his W engine. Rena's got her W engine.
Standing by.
Time for some hard labor.
Hey, don't look down. Awaiting further instructions.
Soldier 11's got her W engine. Coleta's got her W engine. Grace has her W engine now after I picked it up from the banner, from the guaranteed one that we were given at the start of 2.0. Yeah, I have everybody's W. Wait, hang on. Wow, I completely forgot Nekomata existed. Yes, Nekomata has her W engine too. But yeah, I have all her W engine, all the W engines. It'd suck if I actually got another one. CJ, I will run the ad after I make sure I actually get the S rank here. Okay, so let's see now. It's 80 pulls, so we are currently sitting at 35. Okay, we're currently at 35. We started at 75, so we spent 30, so just pull 40. Okay, running a little low on this, but it's fine. I'm gonna try to grab some pulls from here. Grab 5 over here. There we go. Okay, so that was like pull 40, I think it was. Yeah, that was pull 40. So you really want to give me a heart attack with these, don't you, Dirt Dog?
Dancing for the double.
Dirt Dog, thank you for your 300 bits! Look, little dancing Bernice approves. All right, so we should be getting it either now or the next 10 pull. So this should be, what's it called? Pull 50? Yeah, this should be pull 50. We're not gonna get lucky this time around. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, we're gonna have to dip a little bit into the monochrome, but it's fine. We're gonna get it now. We're probably gonna get it now. I might be wrong, though. We'll see. Oh, wow. We're going hard pity. Okay, we're going way more into pity than I thought I was going to go. Yeah, we're actually 15 away. Yeah, YOLO. I was hoping to save the monochrome, but it's fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Wow, they went 5 away from hard pity. That would have been a freaking 75. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, chat. Do y'all think I won the 75-25? This is going to be insane if I actually pull this off. Because if I don't, I am going to be absolutely livid. Okay, well. You know what the annoying thing is? This is a fire stunner W engine. This is a freaking fire stunner W engine. I am so mad. Ugh. And now it's at back to 0 pity because it was the last one. Unfreaking real. I'm gonna run an ad. And I will be back in a bit. I may or may not be invoking the most darkest of arts that all gacha players know is the forbidden arts that nobody wants to engage in. And everybody tells me, oh, Limit, you should engage in the forbidden arts. But I'm like, sometimes there are things that call for it. They just ask, they just call for it, you know? Anyway, I will be back in a little bit. Give me a moment. Could just slap an A rank attacker W enter in there instead. Hey, like I said, if I get Caesar's W engine early, I was going to get Jufufu's W engine. I did say that. Hoya Spice knew. They knew that if they gave Limit to Caesar W engine immediately, it would bait them to spend all their pulls on a 75-25 loss so they could swipe. Man, I'm just so annoyed because it's like... It's just so annoying because it was like... Do you know how hard it is to lose a 75-25? It is incredibly hard to lose a 75-25. Hoyo needs to stop spying on their customers and let us just give us our free garbage that we were promised. I mean, Weathering Waves gives us guaranteed weapon drops. Whatever. It's fine. You know why it's fine? Because we're just going to get it right now. We're just going to get it right now. Right the heck now. Right now. Okay, you know what? I think I know what the issue is, guys. You know what the issue is? I'm not controlling Jufufu. Jufufu, you're in the lucky spot now. Look at your little ribbon tail standing right here. She is hungry. This tiger is hungry, chat. Listen. She doesn't want ramen. She wants her lunchbox. Oh my god, look how she runs. Oh my god, look how she runs. Oh my god, that's so freaking cute. Look how she runs. She runs with her hands held out. That's adorable. Oh my god. Look at her go. Oh, that's cute. That's so precious. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, we're at the lucky spot. Jufufu's here. And Jufufu be like, yo, hey, guys, I am hungry. Give me my goddamn lunchbox. Pull 20. Okay, I could use a few agents. Okay, thank you. I'll take a few agents. There we go. And now we got a few encrypted tapes to work off of here, so I don't have to blow all of my monochrome on this. Pull 30. Easy. Not even gonna look. I'm not gonna look right now. It's going to be a bunch of S's. Man, those are some funky looking S's. And I don't know why, but for some reason they're purple. Maybe I'm going colorblind, guys. I lost count. Are we at 40? I think we're at 40. Oh my god, am I actually going all the way on this? I'm actually going to be so mad if I go all the way on this. I would like it if I can get it like sooner than later. Okay, we are getting a little deep for my liking. We're currently at 50. Okay, maybe we have to change spots. I think, okay, you know what's going on here? I burned all the good luck. Like, here's the thing. This is still the lucky spot, but because I burned away all the luck, it needs to recharge. It needs a while to recharge itself, so that way, once it's all fully charged up again, it can give me all the good luck again. But because I burnt all the good luck on the Jufufu and Caesar W engines, we gotta find a new place to find some new luck. Alright, Jufufu. Where can we get you some good luck here? How about we go to... You know, I'll do it again. Okay, so here's the thing. You know why Jufufu wasn't showing up earlier at Sweetie's? It's because Jufufu needed her lunchbox. Now that she needs her lunchbox, clearly Sweetie will now provide us with all the meats. And look! I found some thighs! Jufufu loves thighs, right? This is where you guys agree. Thank you for the 34 bongs, Silver. Much appreciated. Alright, so all we gotta do is go into pull 60.
Agreed. No me one smug.
See, look at that. We are fueling up on A ranks. We are fueling up on A ranks. Okay, we're going into soft pity. This kind of sucks. I hate that we're going into soft pity. That actually really sucks. Whatever, it's guaranteed. So give it over. I kind of hate that we had to go soft pity on this, but it's fine. We got Caesar's engine early. I'm perfectly okay with that. We got a bunny's asshole. Tigers like eating bunny's assholes. Oh, God. Never have me say that ever again. Don't pay attention to anything I say ever, Silver. Let's just hope that we never come across any bunny thigh. Wait. Isn't Alice coming out next patch?
Your fortune seems.
Fufu's here.
Fufu is indeed here. Alice and Asher are both bunnies. Don't think about it too hard. Guys, the heat's getting to me. Did I tell you guys how I almost died of heat stroke yesterday? I almost died of heat stroke yesterday. I think the heat stroke is carrying over to me now. All right, slap it on. You know, I wasn't even preparing Jufufu for this. She just naturally came with all this stuff. I didn't even pre-farm for her. Well, now that it pulls over, we're going to step away. Have fun. Take care. Oh, dang it. I don't have any of these built up. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're making Alice playable. First you're hearing of it. Oh, did you not hear? She was like that. No, I think you're getting Asta and Alice mixed up. Alice is a completely new character. All right. Now the real question is, do I have the Jufufu discs for this? Ideally, the setup should just be like this, but hang on. Let me see if I can actually fully level this thing first. Because she's going to need a lot of attack if I'm actually going to pull this off for her. Oh, I can't fully level her attack. That's fine. I'll worry about that later. All right, so, I did do a little bit of farming off screen. I do have this disc for her here that can raise up her attack. I have this thing over here that can raise up her attack and crit rate, which is something she's going to need. She's going to need, like, a lot of crit rate, if I recall correctly. And she also needs an attack disc that also can give her a lot of crit rate. So this is actually a pretty decent disc that I was able to find before. And she's also going to need an impact disc that can also give crit rate and attack, so that works out just fine. Fufu? Why do you have so little attack and crit rate? She needs 50% crit rate if I'm actually going to be able to pull this off. Do I have any... do I have anything here that can offer some extra crit rate? This one offers attack and crit rate. That's not bad. But the problem is, I wish I had one that was like an impact disc. Oh boy. Do I have any like Shockstar Discos I could use that can help with that? Let me see if I have anything that can offer percent attack and crit rate. And of course I don't. Guess who's going to have to do a lot of farming off screen, guys? Ugh. All right, I guess I'll worry about building Fufu another time.
Fufu's here.
How can I help?
Your fortunes.
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
All right. Let's see here. I could start inviting Fufu now, or I could go into her agent story. We only been streaming for 46 minutes. Decisions. Do we go agent story or do we do the invite events at the moment?
Fufu's here.
You know what? I think we'll start off with the agent story, and then we'll finish it off with the character trust event stuff.
Fufu's here.
Ideally, that should work out in my favor anyway. Anyway. Fufu's TV schedule is live. Amazing and skilled senior sister defeating evil with righteous might. Legend of the Tiger Warrior. Maybe they really did want to just lean into like, lean into the Kung Fu Panda stuff with the characters here. The hero has made her appearance, just like in the beginning of any martial arts movie. Oh wow, we really are watching an old school Kung Fu movie, aren't we? Hong Ying Movies Limited.
In the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. Yet heroes of righteousness still rose up, blades drawn and raised to champion justice.
That was not what the text said at all. They really did not bother fixing the script for these. Thanks, Zenless.
The frontier town of Phylum Heights had seen frequent bandit raids, until one day a warrior emerged from the mountains with a roar.
They're also really bad at pronunciation, because I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Phalum, not Phylum.
Who dares disturb the peace on our streets?
Fufu, why the hell are you standing out on the streets with a bunch of actors? I see that boom mic back there.
Where'd this hero pop up from?
I'm glad that the bandits are still trying to stay in character, but I wonder if she was actually starring in a movie, and if so, these guys are really bad actors.
Is this part of the script?
I told you to read the script carefully.
I'm a disciple of Yunquei Summit. I won't stand by and watch you do this.
What the hell am I supposed to say to that?
You didn't read it either?
A Yunquei Summit disciple? You mean...
Hooray to arms!
Oh my god! Fufu, did you crash some movie shoot site? Wait, this thing can actually talk?
Oh, wait. Hooray is the arms.
Watch as our heroine swings her club with skill and throws her fists with fierce precision. The vicious bandits are left trembling, their courage shattered, and their menace stripped away. What a young hero in the making. Another beautiful tale to go down in history.
Man, can you imagine if this actually became a legendary event in, like, Waifu Peninsula, where it's all like, oh man, and this was the day where a disciple of Yunquei Summit decided to beat up a bunch of innocent actors filming a movie. It went down as the darkest moment in all of Yunquei Summit history.
At least it would, if the bandits were actually bandits.
Please spare them, good lady. They're not bandits.
The director explains at length until our heroine, Fufu, finally understands how movies are made. Fufu, how young are you that you don't even know how movies are made?
Wow, that's awesome! I loved watching those movies with martial arts heroes when I was little.
Ouch. Well, it feels like you're a real expert now.
Maybe it's because I've watched so many movies. I feel I should always step in and help whenever I see injustice.
Oh, but she's so precious though! She just wants to help people, like a real good tiger.
Wow. Might want to watch less then.
Guys, never let other people tell you how to live your life. Live your, like, as long as you're doing things to help people, don't let people get in the way of your hallucinations. I am not encouraging schizophrenia.
I was too impatient and clueless just now. I barely left the mountain, so I didn't know any better. If I've caused any trouble, I apologize.
You know, like, I'm legitimately curious how sheltered Jufufu actually is. Do you think that she's, like, do you think she was, like, actually raised in, like, that far off in the mountains in Waifei that they only have access to old VHS tapes to watch movies on and never actually bothered explaining what a movie is to her because they just assumed, oh hey, everybody's born out of the womb to know how movies are made, right?
We're really grateful for you sparing us, good lady.
I get it now. You're actually a young master from Yunquei Summit, right?
These poor dudes.
We're all workers from Phylum Heights, working part-time as extras on the set to support our families.
Is that okay? Isn't there like an acting union? I probably should not be talking about acting unions for Hoyo games, but you get what I mean.
If it weren't for the selfless masters of Swabian Temple during the mining accident a while ago, we would have...
Don't mention it. That's our duty as the disciples of Yunquei Summit. As long as you're all safe and well, Shifu will be pleased.
Okay, so because of the fact that they mentioned the whole mining incident, this takes place after the main story. Alright, that's cool. Imagine if they actually imagine if people decide to do agent stories before they decided to finish up the story quest stuff. Oh my god, can you imagine someone's like, oh, I'm getting bored of the main story. How about I do a fun little side quest with Jufufu? And then they accidentally get spoiled on plot points from it.
That's why, despite the misunderstanding, we hope you don't take it to heart, young master.
These are separate issues. Swabian Temple will take care of all your medical bills today for sure. Now that we understand each other and the matter is settled, I have to go take care of the task Shifu assigned me, so I'll be on my way.
I don't even remember some of these quotes. I don't remember saying that. It definitely sounds like something I would say, though.
Young master, please, wait!
Oh, cool! So you actually get control of Jufufu during this. Neat. Woo! Yo! Guys, look! There's another tiger Thyran over here. Oh, Jufufu's so lucky! She gets to meet up another one of her... Well, I guess race is the right word for it, but it'd be kind of weird to say that because it's like, aren't Thyrans all the same race? It's just that there are different subcategories. So I guess I guess it's race and nationalities? Is nationalities a subcategory of race? I never actually bothered thinking about it before. Anyway, enjoy dinner, Dirt Dog.
Your ears, your tail, they're different from the usual cat thyrans. Could you be a tiger thyran like Mr. Sung-hwang?
Why do I feel like I know what that word means? Sungwon. I feel like the first thing that comes to mind for me is probably Sungwon, like, as in, like, Pro ZD, but still.
You can tell I'm a tiger thyran? That's right.
I don't think that's actually, that is definitely not how you spell it, but still.
I knew it! I was watching your impressive fight and was immediately struck by inspiration!
Huh?
Master Tiger is fierce indeed.
I like how he, you know, at first I thought he was going to be like, huh, who's this kid? They are not going to replace my role, are they? But now he's all smiling. Or is he just going to grunt the entire time?
But the audience has seen too many stories about the legendary, righteous, and sword-wielding hero saving the world. They've gotten bored of it.
No! You don't understand. We need more of that in our lives. This is why we need Superman in our life right now. I really can't wait for a new Superman movie. I really hope the new Superman movie doesn't suck. I love Superman so goddamn much.
Why not add to the story a young hero fresh out the mountain, yet equally brimming with fierce determination?
What are you trying to say, director?
Oh, now you want to talk. I thought you were just going to grunt the entire time.
Oh, Master Tiger, your popularity hasn't decreased at the box office one bit. But the current market demands new faces too. Once we pass Phylum Heights, where else would we find such a young, spirited, beautiful, and extraordinarily skilled hero?
Extraordinarily skilled hero? Are you talking about me?
Meanwhile, everybody else in, like, YFA are just, like, cute cooing over how adorable Fufu is. Y'all see her character demo trailer? I probably, like, I kind of want to show more of those whenever a new character comes out. Yeah, maybe I'll do it later.
Yes, you, young lady. I can tell you're very talented. Have you ever considered a career in the entertainment industry?
Not at all. Mr. Director, even if we disciples of Yunquei Summit step away from our teachings and return to normal life, we don't usually pursue such careers.
Let's not rush now. You see, not only is our movie starring the retired kung fu superstar Sung Hwang.
What do you mean retired? It seems like he's still in the acting biz if he's still here.
Is he a tiger thyran too? Oh, I remember now. You're Mr. Sung Hwang. You starred in loads of martial arts movies.
The young lady has good taste. I'll consider your suggestion, director.
Okay, good. You know, I was worried for a second here that Master Tiger over here was going to be all like, oh, I won't be upstaged by this youngin', died for nefarious deeds, as he tried to sabotage the movie shoot, but it seems like he's actually pretty chill.
But I'm not really cut out for acting. I can't even put on a stern face to make Shifu attend morning lessons. Besides, I still have a task to complete.
I am just suddenly imagining Yi Xuan sleeping in her bed full of bed hair, and Jufufu is trying to tug her out of bed, but she just, like, throws her bird at her, and then, like, Jufufu screams as the bird keeps on pecking at her head as she runs off.
But wait, the biggest surprise is still to come.
Hey, didn't you say my return is the big surprise?
The real highlight is, all of our fight scenes for the movie will be shot inside the Great Hollow in Waifei Peninsula.
I don't think that's legal. I'm pretty sure when we did that Paper Please event for Zenless a while back, they had to, like, get a whole lot of permission to get the way to do that. I don't know if that's okay.
That sounds really impressive, but Mr. Director, I really... Wait, shooting inside the hollow? Isn't that dangerous?
Danger is just a publicity stunt unless it actually happens. All these years in the filmmaking industry have taught me one thing. No matter how brilliant your talent or sincere your creation, They pale in comparison to the power of eye-catching hype!
So you're a Hollywood man who doesn't have any real creative vision. You're just like thinking about what's the thing that everybody wants to get hyped over. I hate modern filmmaking, guys.
Brilliant talent or genuine creativity? Which exactly do you have?
Well, at least like main box office movies. Maybe I should watch more indie movies. I did watch like that, okay, this isn't technically an indie movie, but it certainly released like one. The new animated Looney Tunes movie, The Day Blew Up. I actually bought that recently on Amazon, and I just really enjoyed the hell out of that movie. That movie was actually a work of art. I hella encourage people to go watch it if you haven't already, if you like Looney Tunes.
Sung Hwang, this is our chance at a comeback. We have to seize every opportunity.
Then you must be taking all the necessary precautions, right? Working inside the hollow is incredibly dangerous, not to mention the lingering miasma and the Exaltist's growing presence in Lemnian Hollow.
We have! Thanks to Mr. Sung Hwang's connections, we've obtained a hollow entry permit from the HIA. The officials shouldn't give us any trouble.
Man, I really hope the agents that they talked to at HIA weren't just like, oh, Mr. Charles Chongwang, I really love your Kung Fu movies. You totally know Kung Fu, right? You can totally kick the asses of all the ethereals in there. Here's your permit to be able to go into a hollow. You'll defeat all of the ethereals in there, right? And then Chongwan is all like, yeah, totally. No problem for your great martial arts hero.
It's said to be an area cleared of ethereals and miasma. Very safe.
Listen, man, I already know how this is going to end up.
An area cleared of ethereals and miasma? Does such a place even exist within Lemnian Hollow? Mr. Director, this area you're talking about.
The director takes out the coordinates and carrot provided by the HIA.
This is the exact area Shifu asked me to investigate. What a strange coincidence.
Well, this array seems like a bad sign.
I should report this to her and double-check with the association to be sure. Mr. Director, I'm touched by your appreciation of my talent, but I really do have a task to attend to. So I'm sorry, but I cannot oblige.
I gotta say, though, the fact that Fufu is actually being the responsible one here, I'm kinda impressed. Like, usually you would think that, like, from the way that she behaves in her more casual life when it comes to, like, how she take care of herself when it comes to eating food and stuff like that, and the way she behaves around Pan Yinhu with, like, I only want to eat meat and meat-like products. You would think that she, like, be not fully responsible about this and she'd be more about doing the fun, cool stuff. But no, she's actually being real responsible, and this is why she is Precious Kitty. I mean, Tiger. Grr.
Not everyone seizes every opportunity that comes their way like I did when I was young.
Oh well, art always has its flaws. Anyway, Mr. Sung Hwang, the crew is ready, so let's head to the hollow entrance.
Huh? You're going now?
The hollow is unpredictable. What's safe today might not be tomorrow. As a disciple of Yunque's summit, surely our young master here understands.
So, will you be escorted by security guards or association investigators?
Well, you see, we're on a tight budget and spent most of it on the crew and special anti-corruption filming equipment. Of course, a large share of it also went to Mr. Sung Hwang's paycheck.
You know, it's actually really funny because I actually was watching a video the other day talking about celebrities and their paychecks. It's really funny because, like, I was watching, they were saying how that Scarlett Johansson gets paid like multi-million dollars to star in the latest Marvel movie, but then like she only got like $15,000 to star in a Wes Anderson movie. And like the guy who was making a video basically explained that working in the Wes Anderson movie was the actual reward, and the $15,000 was just like a sides thing. So that's why the budget for the movie was able to remain so cheap, because like if you star in a Wes Anderson movie, you're working on a piece of art while also, like, Wes Anderson knows exactly what kind of movie he's making, so he knows how to work within budget, and he doesn't have to do that many reshoots. Whereas in big blockbuster movies, they have to do a lot of reshoots because the script is constantly changing, so it becomes exasperating for the actors who has to do multiple different takes of multiple scenes and with different line reads all the time. So they're like, I don't even care that much about doing this movie, so I just going to ask for a lot of movie to make me do it. But if you want me to star in an artsy movie, yeah, I'll do it for cheaper. It's all good.
It's a reasonable budget.
So you're telling me you don't even have security to protect the crew? What kind of standards are the HIA using to issue permits anyway?
I'm ready to sacrifice myself anytime in the name of art.
Chat, please do not become starving artists if you like art so much.
I'm not planning to sacrifice myself for anything.
There you go, Tiger.
Relax! We have all these professional martial arts actors on the team, as well as Mr. Sung Hwang, a kung fu master with extraordinary abilities.
Does he actually know kung fu skills, or is that just advertised?
All right, the holo waits for no one. We need to get going.
Hey, wait!
Oh boy, Jafufi's going to have to go and look after these idiots, isn't she? The movie crew starts tidying up their equipment. It seems they really are planning to head to the Hollow at once. Alright, guys. I guess we gotta be a responsible master. Oh my, Miss Fufu, have you changed your mind? I've been eagerly awaiting you joining us. Miss Fufu is certainly skilled, but she's got her own mission to handle. Director, you shouldn't push her too hard. Oh, come on! Miss Fufu won't steal your spotlight! Weren't you also just a fresh-faced rookie when the director found you and that's how you got your... Hold up, what's this about stealing my thunder? Accuse me of being petty and I'll have my agent make an official complaint. Miss Fufu, the Hollow is treacherous, and I don't want to delay your mission, nor do I want my people to run into trouble. You should know that ether corruption can seriously mess with children's growth. Jafufu, how old are you? Wait, what do you mean by the whole children's growth thing? Are you talking about Fufu or are you talking about someone else? I'm not... Okay, so they are talking about Jafufu. I'm not a child. Okay, Jafufu, can you actually say how old you are so I don't feel uncomfortable about things? Did you hear that? Miss Fufu is one of the most formidable mystics among the most righteous sects. Besides, with Miss Fufu joining in, our producer will be quite pleased. The producer thinks so too. This movie, what's the plot even about? What character should I play? Let me think this through. Listen up, Miss Fufu, the story of the legend of the Tiger Warrior. In the Hollow Age, when darkness runs rampant and evil creatures spread like wildfire, Master Tiger, played by Mr. Sung Hwang, can't just sit back and watch. Okay, so here's the thing. Huang is indeed a common Chinese last name. I have never seen Chung before, so it feels weird. Also, hey Kojin, how's it going? Righteous sects. Hearing that in the background without looking at the subtitles made it sound like righteous sects. I mean, maybe with certain characters. Anyway, feel free to continue lurking away, Kojin. Can't just sit back and watch. With a burning desire to save all living things under heaven, he has to take action. Master Tiger treks through waters and mountains to reach the frontier town of Feilum Heights. Determined to scale Mount Purgation. Purgaton? Purgation? I'm gonna go with Purgation. This is the gacha game, you're not 100% wrong. So true, though. Now, a lair of supernatural creatures to retrieve the Purgation Bell, a sacred ancient artifact capable of suppressing demonic energy across the realm. Let's put aside that epic, thrilling roller coaster for now. Miss Fufu, you'll be playing young Tiger who fights evil and defends the way alongside Master Tiger. So Fufu is going to be the kid's sidekick. Got it. I think Master Tiger can handle the evil purging solo. I do like the dialogue choices for Fufu, where she's like, "Oh, Master, evil purging? That sounds super cool!" So, Miss Fufu, how about it? A righteous mystic like yourself must surely find resonance in such a stirring epic tale of heroism. Call it an epic all you want, but it's just another kung fu flick with the same old cliche plot. Mr. Sung Hwan. Is it bad I kind of want to just call him Sung Won? I feel like that's a little offensive to Sung Won, as considering he's Korean. Because the way they pronounce it does sound like Sung Won, even though I'm pretty sure it's Shangwang. You know, being Chinese is not making this easier for me to read, guys. Genre films aren't as simple as you think. Besides, it's exactly because the plot isn't that original that we need fresh faces in the cast. Shouldn't that just mean that you need to rewrite the script to make it more interesting? You just said it loud and proud! I'm in, but I have one more favor to ask. Oh, poor Fufu. She's getting suckered into this. Alright, I can see that troubled look on your face, and I already know what you're wanting to ask. Oh, must be that kinship connection. You definitely want to take a photo with me as a souvenir. I get it. Given how many films I made in my younger days, it's totally normal to have some young fans from my own kind who look up to me. Huh? It's totally fine if we don't have to take a photo together. There's absolutely no need for that. No need to be shy. Come on, take a pic of me and Fufu right now. Mr. Shangwan is so thoughtful. Let me take a commemorative photo of you two. Wait, you're actually allowed to take a damn photo? Okay, whatever. Fufu, do a more fancy pose for yourself. Or maybe get on his shoulders. Get on his shoulders, it'd be funny. Whatever, photo taken. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just looking at their postures in the photo, I can't imagine anyone better suited for the roles. Just having two Tiger Thyron stars performing together is bound to draw a huge wave of movie fans. Photo of two Tiger Thyrons, that's pretty rare in this day and age. But making movies isn't something you can pull off with just gimmicks alone. I'll give it my best shot for the honor of a great warrior. What'd you miss? Well, Fufu is currently trying to get into movie making because these idiots are trying to film inside of a hollow. These colossal dumbasses. The shooting crew is all set. Once Miss Fufu is ready, we can head out to our filming location, the Lemnian Hollow. The situation in the Hollow changes rapidly. This is a hard-won filming opportunity we got here. Miss Fufu, we can't afford to miss our window. I like how it says we gotta move out. Wait! Why am I bringing Evelyn? Evelyn, are you... Wait, oh, you know what'd be awesome? Yo, you know what? I have an idea. Hang on. What if this is an action movie starring the Master Tiger guy and like Astra is like a co-star alongside her.
Need some
Officer, I would standing.
Alongside them. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So like Astra is one of the co-stars there. She is Chinese after all. And like Evelyn, her bodyguard slash manager, is there because she's gotta look after her. And she also has to be there because they're gay and wants to make sure her girlfriend is safe. And Fufu's like, and this is how they meet. Yeah, you know what? This is my new headcanon. Astra is also starring in this movie as, like, I don't know, some kind of, princess character or something. Yeah! We're here to save the princess from the monsters that kidnapped her. And Evelyn's making sure that nothing happens to Astra in there. Yeah, let's go with that. Oop. Fufu, you want to say something? There you go. The lighting's pretty sweet today. Hey, Miss Fufu, mind helping out with the camera setup? That's how we roll in this crew. Newbies gotta do the heavy lifting, and Mr. Changwon ain't getting any special treatment. Really? You're even having the actors carry around this stuff? I mean, if this was like a small indie movie, sure, but this feels like it's a budget movie. Alrighty.
Hey, you, the new PA. Handle the equipment carefully, okay?
I don't like the fact they were shooting inside of a hollow.
I told the director, do not hire child labor. What if they damage the equipment?
Okay, something tells me that Fufu is indeed a child from the way they talk about her. I'm concerned.
Not child labor. I'm just small.
Why did they write small as small? They wrote small as small. She's a small, guys. Are they going to film from here? I'll need to be extra careful with my attack angles. They knew. Fufu, the heroine, lighting up the screen. No, focus. Shifu's assignment should be my priority.
Yep, right there. That's the spot. A little more to the left, and a little to the right. Actually, never mind. Just put it back where it was.
Oops, did I almost break the monitor? I'll take a sneaky peek, just like Belle taught me. I'm glad to see that apparently this anti-corrupted equipment apparently was supposed to be able to avoid being corrupted, and here we are, uncorrupting it.
Fixed it. Alright, I can check this off my list.
How are we doing with the gear setup, Miss Fufu? Cameras and monitors are all set. Thank you, Miss Fufu. Just one more task and everything will be ready. Now, let me walk you through today's shoot. Please allow me to break it down.
They say in the Hollow Era, the court was corrupt and falling apart. The martial arts world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably.
Can we move on? Everyone's already heard that a million times.
Have patience, Master Tiger. Setting the scene before starting each day is a way to help everyone get into character. It's a part of the routine. Not to mention we have a fresh face on the crew. Everyone, please welcome...
Director, one mountain is too small for two tigers.
How many tigers do you think can inhabit a freaking mountain? I'm pretty sure, like, even mountain lions, are grouped together in herds. Actually, now that I think about it, do you think... Oh, man, I love tigers, but the more I think about it, the more I think... I don't think tigers are normally, like, a pride of, like... I think, like, a pride of lions and stuff like that, but I don't think a group of tigers exists, right? Aren't tigers are more, like, individual, I guess?
It's fine. It's fine. Everyone says I don't really look like a tiger anyway.
Oh, poor Fufu.
Self-awareness is a virtue, but as my kin, I think you ought to show a little more spirit.
Master Tiger, you've seen what she's capable of. With the two of you in the same frame, our movie is going to be a hit! The industry has been in decline these past few years. If this works out, it'll be a big win for you, don't you think?
Huh. You're clouded by greed. I'm a professional actor with integrity. What is it they say? Always have reverence for the arts. Working with an unprofessional actor is going to be a real challenge for me.
Shouldn't you be focused on your own thing rather than worrying about other people?
I've seen lots of your movies when I was little. I'll learn fast.
Then again, I can't even speak on that. Every time I play Marvel Rivals, I'm always worried that my other teammates are going to screw me over somehow. And then I end up finding out I'm the one who's screwing up everybody else. And then that gets embarrassing for me.
Now you're playing cute.
You see, the kid's a big fan of yours.
Yes, but I'm just small. I'm not actually a kid.
I legitimately can't tell if Fufu is supposed to be young and that she is like trying to act older, or if she's legitimately older but she is small. Sometimes the vibe you have with other people is important too. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I need to have a good vibe with people if I want to be able to commentate with them, for example, or if I want to hang out with them in like D&D games, as it were. Speaking of which, can't wait to start DMing D&Ding with friends again.
Of course. Child labor would require additional insurance.
Tom, wow! Okay, so does that confirm that Fufu is actually an adult because this guy doesn't want to pay for child labor insurance?
Anyway, back to our scene. The story today happens during Master Tiger and the young tiger's journey in search of a demon-subduing artifact, the Purgation Bell.
Ready? Action! Oh my god, I even had a little like...
Master Tiger and young tiger set foot on Mount Purgation. The wind stirs, rustling through the grass.
The wind stirs, rustling through the grass.
Can I just say, I do like how...
A group of bandits jump out of the woods surrounding the mountain path.
Man, I keep on saying stuff, but like, unfortunately, the dialogue keeps getting in the way of that.
These small fry aren't worth my time. Young tiger, your journey has just begun. Go on, show me what you've learned.
Okay, so I think I can finally speak now.
Young tiger,
God damn it, never mind.
Are you talking to me?
Okay, so I want to say really quick, the music that was playing during the combat section, I'm pretty sure that's Fufu's like character song that's on the YouTube channel. You know what? Just because I love that song, I'm gonna go pull it up really quick. Hang on, I kinda want to showcase this. Where it be? Actually, is it safe to show on stream? I think it's okay to showcase on stream, but Burmside did tell me that apparently there's some bad actors trying to like get in, like trying to copyright claim Zenless songs, even though it's not actually Hoyo doing it. You know what? I'll just drop the link to it instead. Anyway, this is a great song. I love it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the song that was playing their combat section over there, which was cool. And I also loved like the way they cut in with the scene cut frame, scene snapper. I forgot what that's actually called. You know that thing for movie scenes where you have a clipboard that you snap to show that announce which scene you're about to do. Screw those assholes with the false copyright claim things. Dude, you would not believe how many false copyright claims I've gotten on my streams because of like people who aren't actually the copyright owners claiming them. I just end up like either disputing them or not even bothering because I'm not getting any money off of it anyway. I get most of my money from you guys subscribing to me and giving me bits and stuff like that anyway.
ether, leaving a unique mark on the film roll, while the fragrance called story fills the air around us.
You know, for a moment there, I thought he was going to talk about buttered popcorn, because do you know why Fufu fights with a popcorn machine? I actually found out from people that apparently tigers, their pee smells like buttered popcorn. What a freaking reference they made in this game.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
I know.
So, there's a reason you keep producing bad movies.
Huh? Has the director only made bad movies?
Bad movies? They were just overlooked gems that never received proper appreciation.
I didn't know you cared so much about your third-rate work.
Mr. Tsongkwang, isn't it a little harsh to criticize someone's hard work like that?
It's fine, it's fine. Anyway,
Oh, he sounded like he really wanted to cry there for a moment.
Unique feel.
Also, Jafuma's trying her best to be nice, and then, like, Mr. Meaty Bobini here is just like, nah, his work sucks. I don't even know why I'm here.
We should still be careful. I can sense that the ether activity around us is far from calm. This was never a safe area, was it?
Oh no, Jafufu can tell this place is bad.
But it adds authenticity to the setting of the film.
Are you sure you got permission from HIA to come in here? I'm sorry to think that you forged the official paperwork for this.
Mr. Director, I hope some miasma hasn't gotten into your brain.
Forget about Invasion, Next Gen, and Behemoth. After everyone sees our on-site footage, those other movies will become fourth-rate failures.
Man, I'm starting to wonder if these are actually supposed to be references to real-life movies.
Are you just accepting the fact that your movies are third-rate?
In any case, with Mr. Sung Kwang and Miss Fufu's seamless teamwork, and with 2 skilled martial artists guarding the set, our production is foolproof this time!
Fufu, you should take this as an opportunity to just leave. Drag their butts back home because you're a good girl who doesn't want people to die. But, you know, probably just go.
Please let it be over soon. I still have Shifu's investigation to look into.
Scene 1, take 2. Continue rolling.
I need to focus on the real task, investigating the miasma disturbance here. Now, the ether flow is calm. Nothing out of the ordinary here either.
Did you bring a child in here, sir?
Good news. I should regroup with the crew before they start worrying.
Oh, boy. I really hope that child isn't like a child actor where it's like, oh, hey, you want to become a movie star, honey? Let me go take you and become a movie star in Hollywood. I don't know why, but I feel like whenever you have like parents who have like kids become like movie stars, I feel like that's a little bit of like child abuse if you ask me. Mostly because it's like, can children even give consent on the ability to be able to like work in movies? I feel like that's all on the parents at that point, right? Miss Fufu, you shouldn't wander around by yourself. Even if it's a relatively safe area that's been searched, we're still inside the hollow after all. Getting hit by roaming ethereals would be bad news. I got my martial arts and magic at my disposal. What do you mean magic? Are you telling me there's actually magic in the Zenless universe? I thought it was all like science mumbo jumbo. Everyone in the crew needs to be extra careful of danger. Then I believe you will keep everyone safe. You know, how much does it take to be a good person before you realize, you know, maybe Darwin's Law should be coming into effect right about now? No time to waste, let's get rolling with scene 2.
The Bandits running wild here have terrorized these lands for too long. Naturally, the two tigers cannot stand idly by. Young Tiger wields her weapon with fierce precision, striking down the bandits one by one, forcing them to retreat.
Yep, fierce! Fierce precision, everybody! It's Beyblade.
Oh, that was fantastic, Miss Fufu. Master Tiger, why aren't you jumping in?
Like I said, these small fry aren't worth my time. A true master doesn't fight unless absolutely necessary. Do you know nothing about storytelling?
I'm glad I got away with that combat doing nothing but Beyblade spins. The distant toll of the purgation bell echoes, and when it comes to ethereals corrupted by miasma... What? Oh.
Damn, that sound effect was great. Almost two.
Mount Purgation, despite its name, has long been overrun by rampaging fiends.
Well, heck
In
me.
the shadows, dangers far greater than bandits lie in wait for the two heroes.
Are you still filming this? Alright, I think the dialogue finally stopped. We can actually do normal attacks now. Absolutely brilliant! I can already envision it. We're about to drop some epic fight scenes that'll breathe new life into the long dormant martial arts film scene. Miss Fufu and the Ethereals made such perfect combo, I'm already completely hooked. We need to get out of this hollow fast, it's dangerous here. Director, if Miss Fufu hasn't accepted the invitation to perform, I would have been the one doing that scene with the Ethereals just now? Well, doesn't that just prove I got an eye for talent? The whole crew and I signed contracts with the producer. We can't leave the hollow until we finish the shooting schedule. Or else! Miss Fufu, I know this might be asking too much, but could you please help us filming the last shot today while keeping everyone safe? Because otherwise, if we leave the hollow without finishing the shoot, my legs are going to be gone the next day. Now that things have come to this, I can't just ignore the crew's safety. Let's finish the last shot quickly and escort everyone out of the hollow. While everyone's moving to the new filming location, let's investigate the miasma clues in the area. Yes, I know how to do this. I got a tutorial about this way later.
All of them are tainted with traces of miasma. Something's not right here. I should take a closer look around.
Is there actually another one I'm supposed to examine? What? Oh, there we are. You know, I said I knew what I was doing and then I completely hecked it up. Am I missing something here? Like, I know I'm supposed to, like, explode this thing, but the problem is I'm not seeing any access point for me to unlock it. Unless there's some other one around here that I didn't notice earlier. Oh wait, I'm supposed to examine it. Okay. Miasma, signs of human interference, skulking around like cowards. Hard not to think of what the Exaltus did. I should note down what I saw so I can report back to Shifu.
Is everyone okay? Take a moment to collect yourselves. We're getting ready to shoot today's third scene.
Is there going to be more dialogue, or do I just like...
Where's Miss Fufu?
Sorry if it takes so long for me to actually move on from the story. Like I said, they still have not fixed the freaking dialogue in this game sometimes when it comes to in-combat dialogue. They take forever to actually have anything come out. I scouted the area nearby. There's still a risk of another ethereal attack. Hurry up with the shots and let's get out of this hollow. You got it, Miss Fufu. Let's head back to shooting right away.
For years, dark energy has clung to Mount Purgation, and now the swarming fiends seem endless.
I'll cover you. But my strong even with the presence of a miasma tumor, there shouldn't be this many ethereals.
A heavy, foul miasma rolls.
Oh boy.
The demon king ruling over this mountain has arrived.
Thank you! It's a decade's worth of subs, except a decade if a decade were measured in months instead of 365 days.
Young Tiger holds firm.
Dude. Thank you so much for the 50 months, Gaddy. Really appreciate all your supports over the years, dude. Always happy to see you, bud. Hope you're well. If you're wondering what I'm doing, Jafufu has been invited to do a movie shoot. And unfortunately, we're shooting inside of a hollow. I don't know why we're shooting inside of a hollow. Everyone's pointing out how it's incredibly dangerous and stupid this is. Then again, it's also apparently the director is going to lose his legs if he doesn't actually film inside here.
And that's a wrap for the day. Thank you all for your hard work.
Mr. Director, why didn't you seem the least bit shocked by the ethereal? In fact, it almost feels like the ethereal attack was just part of the script.
Accidents happen, of course. But not all accidents are bad, right? Just like how you joined us. It was all thanks to a random accident. A happy surprise of an accident. Everything is going according to the producer's plan. Nothing will go wrong, so you just relax, Miss Fufu.
Why do I feel like this producer is trying to get us all killed?
No, something's really not right here. I need to go back to Shifu for a divination reading.
Today's shoot went smoothly. I'd say it was even better than expected. Thanks to everyone's hard work and you for joining us, Miss Fufu.
Oh? It's entirely thanks to everyone's support and Mr. Tong Huang's guidance.
Quite the contrary. Miss Fufu taught me a lot.
Tomorrow, we'll shoot the drama sequences before the action ones. So be sure to get up early and meet at Phylum Heights on time. Especially you two, Miss Fufu and Mr. Sung Kwong. We can't have our two protagonists late on set now, can we?
Man, how many days of shooting is this going to take?
Oh, 2 protagonists?
We're filming again?
Man, Fufu's going to lie in bed tonight thinking, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? Everything that happened today is way too suspicious. I better report this to Shifu right away. Ugh, I wonder if secretly acting in movies would bring shame to the sect. It's fine. She'll understand that you got accidentally dragged into it because you get all starry-eyed. Ishwen, your daughter ran out and did something stupid. From the legend of the Tiger Warrior to abnormal miasma activity, everything that happened today in Waifei Peninsula has been reported to Shifu.
I'm at my wit's end, Shifu. I've had it with all the acting. But what if they go inside the hollow again?
Are you gonna say anything more than that? But oh my god.
What is it, Shifu? What does the reading say?
I don't know about the reading, but I've always said you've got the potential to become a star.
Oh my god! Yishua's like, oh, my baby girl's about to become a movie star. Go! Become a movie star and bring us more money.
Shifu, have you been listening to the point I'm trying to make at all?
Man, I'm just imagining that Yishua is just constantly thinking to herself, huh, would this be a good money-making opportunity for us?
You are a rare tiger, Thyron. You're smart and adorable, quick-witted, and incredibly talented. You could succeed at anything.
Well, you don't have to butter her up like that.
As your Shifu, I don't mind you venturing into the realm of cinema, but the world is filled with distractions that can cloud your judgment.
I like how Yishua's assumption is that not about her concern about everybody else in the hollow, but more about the fact that, oh, go live out your dreams. Don't worry about being a mighty monk.
Shifu! I'm talking about the safety of the film crew and the odd situation with the miasma. Not to mention there are also signs of the Exaltists being involved.
Suspicious indeed. But in my opinion, you should stay with the crew and keep an eye on how things develop. The readings suggest the same.
So I'm going back to acting after all. How embarrassing!
It is the duty of mystics like ourselves to protect and to seek. Besides, think of all the bragging rights your Shifu will get if you debut on the big screen.
Oh my god. See? Where was the characterization for Yishun during those moments? Dude, I've been complaining about Yishun's character for a while now about how boring I found her. She has shown more character in this one conversation for freaking Fufu's agent story than in the actual main story chapter about her. I actually appreciate Yishun more as a character now that I know that she's actually trying to force people to do things against their will for money. That's funny. We still have a shoot in the city tomorrow. Let's get some good rest tonight. Today's shoot starts in the city. Looks like we're filming some drama scene. I really hope I don't have to say anything embarrassing. Look at me whenever I have to read out anything embarrassing because it's dialogue in a game. Also, hey, Grimar. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god, did you invite Sweetie to the shoot too? We're shooting the non-action scenes in the city today. Are all the main actors and actresses here? Yeah. Coming. The camera crew's in position. At the Tiger's Inn in Feilum Heights, a martial artist. Martial artists from every allegiance are gathered, with undercurrents of good and evil swirling beneath the surface. And it's precisely in these crossroads of good and evil word on the streets flows fastest. On this day, young Tiger arrived at the Tiger's Inn to gather intel about the Purgation Bell. Everyone adjust their positions according to the script. There are 3 characters before me, each with complex backstories and mysterious origins, seemingly holding many hidden secrets. Who should I approach first to inquire about the Purgation Bell? The proprietress with kindness and compassion written all over her face, an elderly lady with a worried, preoccupied look, a fierce-looking warrior who's not to be messed with. I'm gonna go talk to Sweetie. Kind-hearted priorities. Wow, well, if it ain't if it isn't the legendary young tiger. Shouldn't the legendary one be Master Tiger? Miss Sweetie, let's fix those lines. Well, if it isn't the one and only Master Tiger's protege, the up-and-coming young tiger who's been making quite a name. So what brings such an esteemed guest to my door today? Come to think of it, you must be tired and hungry from your journey, young hero. How about I have the waiter prepare some wine and dishes? Any other esteemed guests coming today? What's happened these days? What's good to eat? I'm hungry. What's good to eat? You're asking what's good at Yum Cha Sin? Well, listen here. Char siu buns, crystal dumplings, egg. Cut! How did you tab chatting about char siu buns? What's happened these days? Anything special? Nothing but hot-headed fools with a sword drawn here by the Purgation Bell to seek fame on the Mount Purgation, or the usual bunch of crafty yet dim-witted bandits looking to fish in troubled waters and cause mischief. You're the crafty yet dim-witted bandit yourself? Oh, that'd be so mean to Sweetie, but that's why it'd be funny. Cut! Don't respond to personal attacks in the lines! The warm-hearted proprietor seems to have lost interest in chatting. Try asking others for information. Hang on, let me see if I can get any more dialogue out of her. What's happening these days? Who are you calling a hot-headed fool with a sword? Cut, don't respond to personal attacks. Dang it. While young Tiger couldn't gather any intel at the end, the mockery of the others only served to strengthen her resolve. Dang it, I didn't realize that would have actually ended the entire conversations. No! Change positions, let's shoot the next scene. Oh my god. So there was like all this dialogue I could have done just now? No! Ah! I didn't mean to back out like that. And I don't know if I can actually access this again. Hopefully another, like, channel can actually showcase it, though. Oh, well. The seemingly ordinary pharmacist Bangbu was actually quite the troublemaker in his youth. A master of dark arts who hung up his hat only after getting it long in the tooth.
Anna, do I really have to play this role?
And the secrets of the Purgation Bell lie in the hands of this master of dark arts. Everyone adjusted their positions according to the script.
Anna, little miss, are you here for herbs or prescriptions?
I'm here for life-saving herbs.
Little miss, don't say such scary things.
I know it all, trust me. Wreaking all sorts of havoc back in the day, retired after getting old. You're a Bangbu master of dark arts.
Still having a hard time accepting this as my character background. Wah! You found out!
Go ahead, young tiger, what do you want to know? Search for clues about the Purgation Bell.
The Purgation Bell?
Likely know, this Purgation Bell wasn't forged by mystics, but was actually an evil artifact created by demons.
While the Purgation Bell's tool can indeed suppress demons, it's actually an artifact that lets demons devour other demons to grow stronger. That's a pretty brutal background. Like using other Bangbu's parts to enhance yourself. That's why demons now lurk in Mount Purgation. It's always been a cursed land where evil thrives.
This is Shelbu. Please stop muttering to yourself between lines with stuff that's not in the script. I've got this weird feeling of deja vu. The director gives Shelbu some direction on his performance and they reshoot the scene. That wraps up today's Inner City shoot. Let's all gear up before we head into the Hollow to film. Miss Fufu, you did great today. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Hollow. The crew will wait for you before setting off. Alright.
I'll protect you from
Asher, where are you at, girl? Here you are.
Anticipation off stage is the perfect
Perk up, everyone! We've got the big scene today! An old steed in the stable, a hero past his prime. How closely does the fate of Master Tiger mirror Mr. Sung Huang's own struggles in life?
Sir, are you just antagonizing him at this rate?
Hey, did you really need to emphasize the old and past his prime parts? Where exactly is the similarity?
You're missing the point. An old steed. I mean the sentiment. Heroism. A heart full of righteousness and courage. Attention, everyone! Make sure to capture all of Mr. Sung Huang's magnificence.
So that means I don't have much screen time, right? Phew. Thank goodness I can finally focus on investigating the miasma.
Miss Fufu, don't get distracted. We're about to roll. Action!
Master Tiger and Young Tiger venture deeper into the heart of Mount Purgation, drawing closer to the truth behind the Purgation Bell, and to an even greater threat.
Tigers are on it!
Miss Fufu, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. As you know, Mr. Chung Huang is quite proud, and he's not very pleased that I insist on inviting Miss Fufu to star in this film. But given Mr. Chung Huang's reputation in the industry, I doubt he has any ill intentions. Since you're both from the rare Tiger Thyron clan, perhaps there's even some connection between you two. Man, that's like suggesting that all, like, people of a group of nationalities know each other. Why don't you two share your thoughts? After all, if you're not on the same page, it'd be tough to create good chemistry during filming. This is kind of awkward. I'll go talk to him. Mr. Chung Huang is waiting for you over there.
Mr. Chung Huang, you've always been well respected among Tiger Thyrans.
Among Tiger Thyrans? And how many of our kin are still left in New Eridu?
That's true. Many that I used to be in contact with have vanished without a trace.
Oh, are we going to get sad backstory time for Fufu?
But that just makes it all the more heartening to see our kin excel in all walks of life.
You've only been with the crew for 2 days and you've already picked up how to smooth talk? You're also a distinguished disciple of Yunquei Summit, right? I've heard the master of Swabian Temple is a very powerful individual.
Shifu is very powerful. She also saved my life. If Shifu hadn't brought me back to the mountain when the Tiger tribe encountered a great disaster.
Oh? So it was your Shifu that took you in then? Well, you're lucky. But who's to say whether it's fortune or misfortune that we survived that disaster?
Wait, so you were there too?
The forbidden artifacts must not be used.
Ooh, yo! Look in the water! It's actually a reflection showing about the past. That's neat.
But what choice do we have?
It may be the hollow or the will of the heavens that claims us, but it can never be.
I'd say it's fortune. We get to experience the world that our kin, family, and friends never will.
Fufu, stay alive!
From now on, you'll live in their stead.
But we must also bear the pain that they cannot.
The laws of our people shall not be broken.
Yes, that's why I started training at Yunquei Summit. What about you, Mr. Chung Huang? You have your convictions too, don't you?
Convictions? I just don't want to follow in the footsteps of our kin. What meaning is there clinging on to convictions in the face of life and death? In this world, it's eat or be eaten. You didn't think the entertainment industry would be any different, did you?
We did give up a lot because of the hollow. But surely there are things worth holding on to, even when faced with life and death.
Do all mystics speak with such grandeur?
The true meaning of the scriptures is always hard to understand. But I think the reason we train and meditate is to fight for the things worth holding on to.
Our two heroes, the camera is ready to roll.
Man, I like how it's like a dichotomy of like two different ideas that of what happens after a disaster, where it's like, man, I'm just like doing things to look out for myself because there's nobody else that I can look out for with. And then Fufu's just like trying to hold on to like what was before, but able to move on with it. Like basically hold on to ideals of the of what you were raised on. Yeah. I don't know why, but saying our hour is really hard to say really quick. Our hour 2 stars all set to go. I don't know why that's so hard to read. I'm good.
Run! It's dangerous here!
A sudden bout of miasma sweeps past. Ether corruption, hallucinations, ethereals, monsters. No, don't let the ethereals, the monsters, harm anyone. Master, help.
In the Hollow Era, demons and monsters ravaged the land. Evil spirits plagued the world. The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. However, there are always righteous warriors, drawing their swords and wielding their blades, standing for justice and chivalry.
The monsters are here!
Run!
Papa! Mama! Where are you?
Is this a flashback for Fufu?
What evil dares to befoul this place?
Oh my god. Why is it actually super freaking cute and a badass at the same time for her?
I am Fufu of Yunkui Summit. Prepare to meet your doom.
Master G is here! We're saved!
Master, please save my daughter. She's still trapped in the village.
Fear not, good people. Master Ju is here.
Oh my god, Fufu's actress is overacting the hell out of this. Also, I think Fufu's actress did actually announce herself recently. I think it was Lindsay. I forgot how to say her name. I feel so bad. I did look her up earlier. Hang on, let me credit her properly. Lindsay Shepard. There we go.
There will be no suffering where I stand. Only justice.
Master G!
Master G!
I know they can't actually say her real name, so they just say the first part of her name, but it's funny just calling her Ju.
Master Ju is here, and clear skies will follow.
Master G!
Master G!
Rest here a while. Time is of the essence. I shall rush to the rescue. Run!
But where can we go?
Oh no, it's Fufu! No, Fufu's hallucinating!
First.
Oh no, the miasma is actually making her hallucinate. Oh crap. I really hope these are actually monsters we're beating up here and not actually real people. That'd be actually really rude. Don't be afraid, I'm here. Crying child noises I don't want to make. Are you the great hero who's come to save us? The old storybooks always said that in times of danger, a sword-wielding hero will appear, riding on a cloud. That's right. I'm the sword-wielding warrior you've heard of. Back then, my hero didn't show up, but this time I won't let the children down again.
Demons! Demons! Help! Help me!
Don't leave me alone here!
Ow.
Live on, my child.
These wretched fiends. Such atrocities. I will not let them go unpunished!
Master? Are you badly hurt? Don't worry about me. There are still villagers trapped ahead. Hurry and save them. All right, I've cleared out all the evil creatures around here. Don't wander too off. I hope there's like no actual items I'm supposed to be picking up around here. Oh, wow. This map is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god! I completely fled the entire area and actually lifted up the miasma around here. Shouldn't that actually technically cure Fufu's hallucinations? Nope.
Overwhelming energy.
Oh man. I'm pretty sure they weren't anticipating us to actually run all the way here because we were curious. Suspiciously familiar village chief. Our hero had been waiting for you to show up. When those demons attacked, I hurriedly fled with all these villagers. The demonic energy is everywhere. Somehow we ended up here. The dark energy seems to corrupt people's bodies. The villagers can barely move anymore. No need to panic. I'll deal with the source of that dark energy and lead everyone out of here. The miasma tube has been destroyed. Signs of human tampering. Something's fishy with the film crew. Someone must be pulling strings behind the scenes. As the miasma dissipates, everyone snaps out of their hallucinations. The villagers gradually regain their consciousness.
Stop right there!
Get rid of them.
Oh, great. I see that there's actually cultists here. Ow! What the hell even hit me?
Everyone, are you all right?
Oh, head. So dizzy.
I feel like I fought Miss Fufu for 2 hours.
The equipment... it's all broken. And the film is burnt.
It's probably because the ether concentration got higher than the equipment could handle.
Oh, forget about the darn equipment. If it weren't for you, we'd all be lost in the hollow. To think that producer promised me a completely safe filming environment.
Oh, don't tell me that the producer was actually a exaltist. Did you get misled by a freaking exaltist?
I looked around, but there are still some crew members I couldn't find.
Right, both the producer and Sung Kwang are missing, as well as other colleagues.
I suspect... No, I'm certain this was no accident. The exaltists are behind this.
I couldn't care less about the producer's survival, but he has the remaining funds for the film.
Wow, so you're like, oh, who cares if this guy is dead? But you know what does matter? My money.
But you've all been exposed to highly concentrated ether for too long. You need to leave the Hollow as quickly as possible. I'll escort you out first. Mr. Director, please arrange medical assistance for everyone before the corruption symptoms worsen. I'll come back with other disciples of the temple and look for the rest of the crew. I'll also get in touch with the association's rescue squad.
Thank you, Miss Fufu.
Protecting the crew, Jufufu evacuates everyone from the Hollow. Let's head back to the temple and report to Shifu. Sorry, give me a quick sec, guys. Gotta do a quick stretch. Haven't done a stretch in a while. The Exaltus poison runs even more rampant than Shifu expected. There's no time to waste. I gotta tell Shifu about this right away. Shifu doesn't seem to be in the temple. Not a single message, not even a note left behind. My dear Shifu, why do you always vanish at the most crucial moments? Where do you think she actually went off to, considering this takes place after the main story? Maybe she's just busy training Belle and Wise. He's not in this room either. Shifu's not here, but I still have my junior disciples. Let's go ask Yinhu for help at the temple. Junior, it's urgent. Do you know where Shifu went? Fufu, Shifu asked me to wait for you at the temple before she left. She didn't explain much. All she said was, old grudges are hard to settle. He who ties the knot must untie it. She then said, if Fufu doesn't understand, just tell her this is a problem she needs to solve on her own. So, you know what? I gotta appreciate that about Yuxuan. Just being like, you know what? If you don't understand the message of this expression, let me just explain what the message means. Yeah, no clue what she's talking about, but since it's Shifu's wish... Oh, one more thing. Belian was looking everywhere for you, Fufu. Seems like he had something to give you. Before you head out, why don't we check on Belian first? What's up, little buddy? Master Fufu! Master Fufu! A mysterious guest just gave me this and specifically named Master Fufu to receive it personally. I know I shouldn't bother you without good reason, but they said it was a matter of life and death. You taught us to always put people's safety first, so I think I should hand this over to you. I think they messed up on the not parentheses. No, it's parentheses. To be able to close that. Oops. But Lion hands over a voice recorder with a small Exaltus emblem on the end. The Exaltus have an emblem?
Faithless souls cannot ascend the stairs to sanctuary, but there's always some kindling in dust more special than others.
This voice, it's the Exaltist speaker.
Miss Fufu, I'm honored to have you attend my performance, yet you refuse to cooperate. I regret that I must temporarily break this wonderful illusion and discuss the terms of our deal in this cruel and boring reality. The deal is simple. Trade your life for the lives of the crew.
You know, I know that, like, the Exaltus are evil and all that, but, like, are they basically asking to turn Jufufu into an ethereal that they control?
The hollow coordinates have been logged in the flash drive. Come alone, or else.
Man, you know, I originally thought that they were saying, oh man, we want you to die in their stead. And I was like, what would that benefit them? And I thought about it, I was like, oh, so they want to turn her into an ethereal. Oh, God.
I know villains are not to be trusted, but you have no choice.
This recording comes to an abrupt end. Anna! This scoundrel's got some nasty intentions. Master Fufu, what should we do? Should Belian go gather Shifu and the disciples? No need to make a fuss, Belian. If I don't come back for a while, tell Shifu about this. But since Shifu left me a message beforehand, she must know what's going on. Shifu believes in me too. I believe I can save everyone. I mean, Fufu is like the most senior member in like Yunquei Summit that isn't like Yixuan, so she must believe in her ability to handle things. So is Fufu gonna save them now? Alright. I don't need to bring Astra for this, so... You know what? No. Okay, I am actually going to bring Astra along, but I'm only going to use her to buff Fufu. I've been trying my best to avoid using Evelyn.
Existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
Mostly because this is Fufu's story at the end of the day. And I doubt like Evelyn would want like Astra to come in here by herself anyway. So Evelyn's just here to make sure Astra's not going to take damage.
Blessings are granted without bias, thus ignorance is mankind's sin. Those who squander such grace must be refined.
Me and my Shifu have dealt with countless evils.
This is a great song, guys. I can actually jam out to this. Hey, Sagami!
The flames of the kindling illuminate the steps for the sanctuaries chosen. Even the most faithless dust shall bask in this glory.
So, a little context, Fufu got accidentally invited into a movie. It turns out the producer is actually a cultist. And is now holding part of the film crew captured here. We gotta go save the film crew.
One step further, and you may shed your mortal sins. The gate to the final domain does not open without refinement.
They really don't want you to be fighting at Fufu out here.
May the Creator refine us.
Now don't mind me, I'm just gonna spin for days and yeah, ow, rude. That old story, so you have a cute tip jar dancer too. Oh, you know, she's just like here to vibe out. She was bringing me good luck earlier. Ignore the fact that I had to drop $100 earlier. It's a bit refreshing to see a side story where the proxy isn't a part of it. No, I don't disagree with that. I told you not to take notes. Oh my god, did I actually get hit after beating him? That's rude. Did you seriously taunt me by opening up the elevator and show me that you were going to leave with them? Jerks. Hello?
Our two heroes. You must be exhausted. If Tiger Thyrans weren't so rare, if the bell wasn't so demanding, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of staging this grand performance. just to lure you both into my trap. Though I must say, I'm surprised that our little cub actually has some claws, unlike a certain paper tiger. Our sect has suffered greatly. Capturing Yishuan's prized disciple is no easy feat.
I know I wanted a stereotypical villain as a cover, but your lines and character are just a little too villainous, don't you think?
Wait, what?
When faced with one's death, is that not when they throw reason to the wind?
You don't actually think you're some sort of fated, chosen antagonist or something, right? Your boss is gone, your organization is in shambles, and yet you just so happen to stumble upon a treasure of the Tiger Thyrans while walking through the hollow? You're unbelievably stupid. Are the only things rattling around in that head of yours lines to suck up to your creator?
Silence! I should have purified that tongue of yours with the flames of refinement.
Wait, so what's going on right now? Are these Exaltists not actually Exaltists? Are they just like dudes who think they're part of the Exaltists because they got mind corrupted by the miasma? What the hell is going on here?
Cover? Tiger Thyran treasure? What are you talking about, Mr. Tsang Huang?
That's what I'm asking!
The Tiger Bane Bell, a specialized W engine capable of resonating with and catalyzing ether. It boosts the user's abilities at the cost of a Tiger Thyran's life. That's the information you have, right, Mr. Villain?
Criminals using criminals. What a cliche plot twist.
Cliche indeed, which is why it only works on fools. The Tiger Bane Bell was crafted by my dead kin. Such cruel technology can rapidly catalyze the victim's life energy inside a hollow, at the cost of turning them into an ethereal, of course. And if the victim is a Tiger Thyran, the wielder can even consume the victim's ether aptitude and life energy to strengthen themselves.
I remember now. But wasn't that a forbidden relic of the Tiger Thyrans? It should have been lost in that disaster all those years ago.
It is indeed a forbidden weapon of our people. What I told you wasn't a lie. But I didn't tell you the whole truth either. The user must be a Tiger Thyran, and they must also have an ether resonance that matches that of the victim. Such restrictions are what prevent this powerful tool from being abused by villains. We Tiger Thyrans aren't foolish enough to create a tool that could be used against us.
Wait, so are you actually a bad guy who's trying to harness the power of this W engine that Tiger Thyrans created by having Fufu die so that you can harness her power? What? Watch the forbidden relic be shaped like paw beans? That'd be adorable.
There's no reason to preserve such cruel technology.
Cruel? Yes, it's cannibalistic and cruel. But life in and of itself is cruel, little tiger of Yunquay Summit. We never had the courage to face such harshness until the downfall of our kin. So after this, I'll be the only one who must live with this cruelty.
What are you two yammering on about? Seems like you've completely forgotten about me, the villain. I'll use this Tiger Bane Bell right now and send you both on your way.
Wow, you clearly weren't paying attention to the fact that only Tiger Thyrans can use it.
What? Why isn't it working?
You just don't listen, fool. Your part as the villain is coming to an end. But before that, do me one last favor. Help me defeat this outstanding disciple of Yunquay Summit. I don't think she's so kind-hearted that she'll simply let me devour her.
Wow, what an asshole! So you actually want her to die for you.
Eat or be eaten. That's the way of the world, Fufu.
Man, I like how they also renamed his title. He was called Master Tiger, now he's False Hero. Man, and here I was trying to give you the benefit of doubt earlier when we first started this. Wait a second, if you specifically wanted Fufu to be here for... Oh, wait, you know what? I think I know what's going on now. So basically he wanted the power of the W engine. I was originally going to question why he was rejecting having Fufu be part of the movie shoot, if he wanted to like kill her in order to harness her power, but maybe he did that because he was actually his original plan was to like sabotage the film crew in order to lure her into the hollow in order to kill her then. But if she decided to tag along, that would have made things a lot harder for him to be able to capture the film crew. At least that's my headcanon. I'm sticking with it. The Tiger Tyrant, claiming to be Master Tiger, breaks free and easily takes control of the Tiger Bane Bell. The Tiger Bane Bell, the forbidden weapon of the Tiger Tyrants, trembles, suspending in midair. The W engine radiates an ear-piercing sound and instantly turns the Exaltist into a terrifying ethereal. Oh, Big Frog.
Driving the tiger to devour the wolf. A sandpiper and a clam locked in a struggle, only for the fishermen to claim the prize. A mantis stalking a cicada, unaware of the finch behind it, waiting to strike.
Enough with the flowery language. Just let me move on with my life, save everybody here, and then I get all the recognition while I tell the police to come here and arrest you.
But I think I prefer playing the villain. Give up. Rather than becoming food for the ethereals, why not nourish your own kind?
This one's still feisty. Don't underestimate him. Be ready.
Isn't that more in line with your so-called righteousness? Yunquei Summit's proud disciple.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I actually have to use the other characters for this because I'm getting my ass beat here.
Wouldn't that be a waste of the grand hero story I so carefully staged just for you?
Nothing reaches my... Your journey ends with me.
Yeah, I was really hoping to do this with only Fufu, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get the damage out in time to knock him out before he knocks me out.
Don't cross the line.
At least have Fufu finish you off.
Surrender now. You've gone too far.
Yo!
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow, incredible.
Quite on set.
Why didn't you just finish me?
Because true heroes stand tall for justice.
Seems I've lost, you lucky child.
Oh my god. This is such a cool shot, though! Look at this!
I put on such a great performance, but in the end...
Putting on such a show, taking so many lives, all just to steal my power?
When all careful plans fail, it all comes down to one fatal miscalculation. I knew all Yunquei Summit disciples were good, but I didn't think you were this good.
I'm a senior of Swapian Temple, Tiger Thyran Ju Fufu, the righteous heroine Master Ju. Oops, I didn't mean to say that last line.
You're really into the role, aren't you? Let's finish the scene then. Come, Victor. Use the forbidden artifact stained with the blood of our kind, the Tiger Bane Bell, and devour me.
Who would want to devour you? You look like a villain who's hard to stomach.
Hard to stomach? Do you think I've been eating nothing but good food on my journey?
So you murdered the real Mr. Tsang Huang with the Tiger Bane Bell, right?
I siphoned the life of our kin and stole the power within their flesh, along with all the hatred, suffering, and anger. Eat or be eaten. That's how I've come this far.
Oh, you're not even the original, like, actor dude. Dang. Okay. And no one noticed?
You want to live this way, even at the cost of hurting your own kin?
Eat or be eaten. You'll understand soon, Fufu.
I don't understand, and I don't agree with it. If we have to live by devouring the flesh of others, then why? Why do we fight so desperately to stop the Hollow from devouring us?
It's because of these so-called ideals and principles that the Tiger Thyron settlement was swallowed by a Hollow. If we'd only used the Tigerbane Bell that day, that ethereal would have been...
There is no if only. When I was young and would remember that night, crying and saying if only, that's what Shifu would tell me. Sacrificing the lives of one's kin in order to save the rest. Is that doing the right thing? Nobody can say. The good at that moment, the evil at that moment. Perhaps it's all just a matter of a single thought. A single thought leaves behind so many regrets, so many what-ifs, and so much sacrifice and love. But there is no if only. I've stopped dwelling on the rights and wrongs of the past. All I know is that here and now, I have to do what's right.
How do you know that my choice is wrong?
Shifu also taught me another lesson. Know when to stop reasoning with the bad guys. You couldn't beat me today, so you have no choice but to take my words as a given. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer your question, or maybe I won't. But until some other powerful villain takes my life, I'll continue doing what I think is right. I won't devour you, nor will I take your life. I'm handing you over to public security and making sure you receive judgment in the name of the righteousness that you so despise.
Is it bad? My first thought is, where did the film crew get the film again to be able to film all of this? And are they still filming?
Fufu.
Huh?
I hate your name. It makes me feel you've had too good a life this far.
I like my name. It does make me feel like I've had a good life so far.
I would just call you Fufu. The Tiger Thyron that was neither Master Tiger nor Changhuang was subdued by Fufu, but what awaits him is not retribution or the repayment of a blood debt, but the judgment of public security. The kidnapped crew members have been in the Hollow for a long time. After being evacuated under Fufu's escort, everyone was taken to the medical center for treatment. Well, this was an eventful 2 days. Oh, Master! I learned what it meant to be a good bean. Fufu reports everything that happened to Hollow to Shifu, about the film crew's perils, the manipulated Exaltus, and of course, the Tiger Thyron who hunted his own kind.
You've grown a lot, Fufu.
You're making me blush, Shifu. Though, what are you referring to? My fighting? Magic? Or tactics?
I'm talking about your skill in lecturing villains on morality.
Ah, you have finally learned how to tell people. Shut the fuck up.
Shifu, you're making fun of me again.
It's an important skill for us good guys to have. Making your grand entrance with an impressive line and exiting with righteous words. Isn't that exactly the kind of hero you aspire to become, Fufu?
Maybe being a great hero or a legendary figure doesn't always mean you have to be impressive, brave, or even powerful. Maybe doing the right thing is more important than becoming a hero.
You know, I will say this about 2.0. I was kind of curious where the story of Zenless was going to progress after the ending of the story for 1.0. Because I noticed that all of 1.0 stories were all about trust. Like, the main overarching theme for that season was about trust. And I wondered to myself, was 2.0 going to carry on that theme, or was it going to have a brand new theme? At least as far as I can tell so far, they did not carry over the trust theme from season 1. I think they're trying to establish a new theme for the stories in 2.0. The 2.0 patches. But I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to go for at the moment. So I'm kind of excited to see what the future stories have to tell, to see what unifying theme they have, if they do have one.
Master Fufu.
Huh? Yes, Shifu.
Remember to feed the bird for me.
Wait, are you telling me the bird actually can eat? I thought it was made out of pure ink and didn't have any sentience. A few months later, Legend of the Tiger Warrior couldn't complete filming as scheduled. What's currently showing at Swabian Temple is a director's cut cobbled together from filming footage and behind-the-scenes clips.
That's amazing. So you crushed the schemes of the Exaltists and Master Tiger just like that? No need to praise me. Shifu's actually been secretly watching over me all this time. That's how we always managed to get away safely. So even if I ran into a situation I couldn't handle, Shifu would have stepped in and taken care of it.
So she was actually just basically guiding Fufu. Because she realized, oh, this is more your thing. I'll just make sure nothing gets too crazy.
Oh, so being humble is also a virtue of the great Master Fufu? Since Shifu never showed up, doesn't that prove you're already a capable hero in your own right? Junior Belle, don't call me that! Plus, I realize that rather than being called Master Fufu, I much prefer being everyone's senior disciple Fufu. So don't be afraid when you encounter demons or evil spirits. Senior disciple Fufu will always be there to defeat them.
You're just our Fufu, though. You completed this chapter. The content is now available in the video archive. Oh boy, now we got like a few battles we're gonna have to sort through. Head back the tiger child. Pat, pat, pat. The ethereals can feed on ether and miasma, but mystics can't just live on spiritual energy alone. You gotta have all sorts of good food. Senior Fufu works so hard, it's only fair to ask Junior Yinhu to whip up something great. Special, right? So what's the story of this extra section here? Triumphant hero entrance music. Yunquei Summit has no lack of talents, all heroes in their own right. And for High Preceptor Yishuan's most senior disciple Fufu, she is the best of the best. On this day, Senior Fufu returned from another demon-slaying mission. Ugh. Every time I come back from the hollow, my stomach starts growling. Ethereals can feed on corrupt ether, but we mystics can't live on spiritual energy alone. We need real food. Thank goodness Junior Yinhu cooked something for me. I'll go find him right away. No, I'm not trying to talk to you two. I was trying to walk. Or run, rather. Yinhu!
Senior Fufu, you look all worn out. Just got back from a mission, huh? Let me guess, you're here for my cooking again.
You're such a thoughtful junior.
But right now I got a job from Shifu to clear out ethereals in the hollow. It's not exactly a tough mission, but I really can't afford to waste any time. Why don't you rest in the temple for a bit? I'll come back and cook something just for you.
My stomach doesn't seem to agree. I've got a plan. How about I take on your mission while you stay at the temple and cook for me?
I don't think this is a good idea.
More stomach growling. My tummy begs to differ. Man, if I was forced to do exhausting work on an empty stomach, I'm pretty sure I would just collapse. That's basically what happened to me on my way back from voting yesterday when I was like trying to get some extra food for myself. I was like, oh, that was a terrible idea. Get a drink? Fine. And I'll get a quick stretch in. Fine. Bachan, ignore the dancing Bernice and give me some water, please. Thank you, girl. Hydration is important these hottest F times. Tell me about it. I am honestly boiling over. My AC is set full blast and it's still way too hot, guys. Don't worry, I'll be back before lightning before the food's even done cooking. Fufu strikes like lightning for Yin-Hu special training or cooking. After the fourth hit of Fufu's space attack, if Wei is present, trigger chain attack. Oh, come on, activate the chain attack already! Man, so how are you guys handling the heat going on in the country at the moment for... Or if you're in a different part of the world entirely, how are you guys handling the summer heat wherever you guys are? It's just a massive freaking heat wave going on like the east side of like the United States right now, and we're just melting. Like, I legitimately have not been able to sleep comfortably in the last few days, entirely because I can't, like... I can't relax with all the heat going on, and I'm just like sweating up a storm. And like, I just can't fall asleep at all. AC at home, showering nightly, and the right amount of water. That reminds me, I need to take a shower after this. It is boiling here. Like, I have my, like I said, my AC is on full blast, but it still doesn't feel like we're getting enough heat, getting enough coolness. Oh no, the stage unlocks in a few days? Oh. Yeah, we won't be able to get all of this done until then. I guess we'll worry about that next time then. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, do I even have anything that I can do for next time? Hang on. Let me look at the schedule really quick. I guess we have the Operation Yum event next week. Yeah, I guess we'll have to settle for the Operation Yum event next week. Oh well, it's fine. I think if that's the case, I think I will save Jufufu's character trust stuff for next week so we can have some extra deep, extra material to work with for next time. Yeah, I think that this is a pretty good stopping point. Stream for almost 3 hours. That's a pretty good Zenless amount of time. That isn't a main story anyway.
Your fort.
Fufu's here.
Like, we were able to pick up Fufu. We won the 50-50, which was really nice. I was able to get Caesar's W engine finally, which I'm really grateful for. I think the only bad thing about all this is the fact that I lost a 75-25 on Fufu's weapon, which was really annoying and took so much of my poly. I have like no material left. Ugh. I'll worry about that another time. You're not in the heat dome, but I'm remembering to wear your tank tops. I'm in the heat dome. I had to deal with that. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, I think this is about it. All right, let's see here. Let's head back to the temple really quick. Oh, what the heck is inside my room over here? Oh, it's just telling me that I can go invite Fufu out. Like I said, I'll worry about that next week. Alright, I think that's just going to be it for now. Everyone! Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and us getting to know Fufu. I really appreciate all your support. Especially since I had to drop $100 frickin' on this game earlier tonight. Everyone, let me give you guys a heads up for the schedule. So the most important thing is to say, on Friday is the charity stream for Gamer Outreach. For people who don't know, Gamer Outreach is a charity all about bringing video games to children in hospitals. They basically have this little cart that's full of game consoles that they can bring around games for kids to be able to use inside of hospitals, as well as they have like save state dispenser vending machines that can give out free goodies to people who are leaving the hospital, which is really freaking awesome. And I want to bring more video games so hospital visits aren't so rough for kids. I will say this, if you guys want to hit up the charity command, the donation link is already set up. So if you guys want to donate early, you can, but I would suggest, like, you could donate early if you so were inclined to. However, if you rather wait until Friday, you can totally do that. We have a lot of fun incentives set up for Friday. I will give you guys a heads up as to what I'm doing. Is going to be an NSO game shuffler. So basically, I'm going to go through all of the classic Nintendo retro games on NSO. So through the NES, SNES, Game Boy, etc. I'm going to be doing a shuffler of that, except the shuffler is going to be controlled by you guys through donations. Fun incentives at the streamer's expense. Sadly, there's anything that really tortures me outside of swapping the games. I do have a bonus incentive in there, but I'll let you guys know about that when the time's relevant. But yeah, that's going to be this Friday starting at 6 p.m. But yeah, that's the main thing this week. But I also have the Proton Smash Pit and on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, Ace Attorney Investigations will be back on Sunday, and hopefully Final Fantasy VII is back on Tuesday. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter at NoLimit42, where I post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently doing a superhero movie marathon right now, and we're going to be watching X-Men First Class on Monday. If you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. Don't stress it, you'll get back to FF7 soon enough.
I'll be real with you guys, I almost didn't stream tonight. Mostly because the heat was actually killing me, and I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling incredibly uncomfortable this entire stream. But I kind of got over it. Like, not got over it, but I kind of forced myself to stream tonight because, Zenless is a live service game, and its events waits for nobody. So once again, thank y'all for coming out tonight. I appreciate all your support. Alright guys, if you guys have any raid messages in mind, let me know. We're going to find ourselves a raid target. Gaddy, is that a pun on Caesar? Spinning stripes, eyed a tiger. That is way too on the nose. Oh, you know what? I have the perfect raid target. Crouching tiger, hidden cult. You know what? That's not bad. We can do both of those, actually. What's a good emo to accompany those, though? Decisions. What emote do we want to use? Oh, you know what? It's been a while since we used this one. Well, raid with Seize Her Tiger, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Cult. If you don't have access to raid messages, all good. Raid emotes, it's all good. Just raid with the raid messages. That's for who we're raiding. We're going to be raiding Montaru, who's currently doing a Mario Sunshine crowd control. They were also invited for the VTuber SummerSlam by Gamers Outreach, so you guys could support Gamer Outreach through there as well. Like I said, next stream will be on Friday for the charity. And Proton Smash Pit on Saturday. And Ace Attorney on Sunday. Until next time, everybody. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, love always. Good night, everybody.